The second round of stimulus checks in the works. Many taxpayers are wondering how all this COVID relief funding will impact their refund this year. This is KOAM News at 6. KOAM's Kate Kelly spoke with a CPA in Joplin to find some answers to your tax questions.
Taxes can be a headache, but this year it's even more complicated with people coming across conflicting information about stimulus checks.
I've seen articles that have said, yes, you're going to have to pay this back. I've seen articles that say, no, you don't. I've seen articles that say, this is it's a early advance on your 2020 tax return money that you would get back, but we don't usually get money back. So does that mean I'm going to have to pay it back? That's really my biggest concern.
It's a concern for a lot of people, but it doesn't need to be. The stimulus checks are not taxable, don't have to be paid back, and shouldn't impact your refund, whether you needed the money or not.
If someone got a payment and they weren't supposed to, they don't have to give that back and they're not going to take away from them. But if somebody didn't get a payment, let's say somebody had a baby this last year, if they didn't get a payment and they were supposed to get one, because everything's reconciled based on your 2020 status. So if you were supposed to get money, then that will be added onto your refund.
For small businesses, the Payroll Protection Program and loans fall under the same category, tax-free deductible expenses.
It ended up not being based on need. So just like the stimulus checks, they get to keep that money. It becomes part of their cash flow and they can spend it for however they want to. Because it's not going to be any kind of requirement they pay it back.
The first round of stimulus checks really helped out Sarah's family. Her husband was able to find a new job and they're catching up on their bills.
While the boat still has a hole in it, the bucket that we're bailing water with is at least bigger than the hole now. So there is light. I can't afford any more extra thousands of dollar payments, especially to a federal government that isn't as fiscally responsible as my 2-year-old.
In Joplin, Kate Kelly, KOAM News.
One big thing to keep in mind is that unemployment benefits are taxable income. That means if you received unemployment benefits without withholdings, you could end up with a much smaller return or actually have to pay in this year. We have more tax tips in this article on our website at KOAMnewsnow.com.